It's another day. 7:45 in the morning. We've got a lot of stuff to accomplish on the Golden Nugget. It's the end of Golden Nugget week. This thing is coming together nicely. You're gonna see a lot of progress, but with as much stuff as we have, it's unhealthy, but it's gonna be like a 6 or 8 monster kind of day. Let's get to work. We're gonna be working on the frame. Hillbilly's gonna grab the cherry picker. We're gonna lift the motor up. We've gotta change the transmission mount, and we have to fix a bolt that won't go in to the frame. So we've got a few things to do. It's gonna kind of break up the monotony of sanding. Me and Cody, we're gonna continue sanding for the next 24 hours. Anyway, we're gonna be here until the body is on the frame. Don't click off.
One of the motor mount bolts stripped out and was tightening it in, so I'm re-tapping it a size bigger so we can bolt the motor back down.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is take this mount off, motor mount, and we're gonna drill the hole out just slightly bigger because we went from a 3/8 bolt to a 7/16 bolt. So we gotta make it fit or drop the bolt, whatever works. So we've got this in the vise. We're using a microfiber to not screw up the powder coat. We're gonna step bit these 2 holes, just make them a tiny bit bigger, and then drill out the motor mount hole. Drill it out, and then we'll just put a little bit of an angle. All right, let's go get that reinstalled. Seriously, I drop everything. We need like a full-time child here just to pick up stuff I drop.
Or special mind powers may come back to you.
Yeah. So now before we can set the motor back down, we've got to run and try to find a transmission mount. So this is our replacement. Obviously it's wrong, so we're gonna head to go try to find a new one. Hopefully somebody's got a 1972 Suzuki Samurai transmission mount in stock. That'd be cool. So we're gonna run to Napa and see if we can find the transmission mount. So we've got Hillbilly, we've got Dinner. Dinner's cruising the Malibu today. It was the closest to us, so we're riding in it. Think you'll have this motor fixed, Hillbilly?
Oh yeah.
At Napa trying to find a tranny mount.
We will have us a new transmission mount tomorrow. We'll just put the old one in. As soon as the new one gets in, we'll swap it out. No big deal. We're gonna head back to the shop, get this thing all finished up. Well, get it further along. Now we're gonna lower this down. We're gonna get the 2 front bolts started and just let it sit on that mount. We dang near could just lift this. This thing weighs like 5 pounds. All right, so I got mine started. Is yours started? Go up a little.
Oh, it's going.
Set it down there. Cool. Now let's tighten this side, but I'm using a wrench on this side, so we got 1 bolt in. Now we're gonna tighten down the other side and see if we can avoid screwing it up. All right, success, it's tight. Hillbilly's gonna get the bolts down inside, all tightened up, and we're gonna move the cherry picker. Then he's gonna blow this all off, and we're gonna wait till the roof is sanded. Once the roof is sanded, we're putting the body on. So we're gonna be a little while, but it won't seem like long for you guys. Huh, Hillbilly? Man of so many words. I'm gonna relieve Cody for a little bit and do some sanding for like the next 2 or 3 hours. We've got the whole upper half of the roof done. We're just doing this lower section. We're gonna take the lower section in sections. I'm not gonna bore you with the sanding, don't worry. We'll just show you when it's done. We got our big block, we're getting this thing cut. Check it out, Dinner. It's a sign. It's a tic-tac-toe board.
Oh, that's telling you to play a game.
Remember that time we played tic-tac-toe on the Jeep? About time to play some more tic-tac-toe, isn't it?
It'd be my turn to play with Robby. Of tic-tac-toe.
So I'm gonna wash the frame off because there's water spots all over. From what? I don't know, but there's water spots. And the cameraman's getting a bath. Have to make the frame look all good. Okay, so now I got it all washed. I'm gonna use microfibers and dry it so that way we don't get the water spots. Now it's looking good again, looking worthy for the Nugget body to go on it. I am block sanding this door. This is the last door that we have to block sand this poly primer off.
Next, we're gonna get this mounted up on the frame. Hillbilly's gonna put the exhaust in so we can weld this. Then we're gonna pop it all apart so we can Cerakote it.
So I'm gonna push the frame in so I can get the exhaust all bolted up to the motor, bolt the hangers up so I know where to weld the hangers to the exhaust.
Bram, 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 bram.
Here's the exhaust. Brand new exhaust. Pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna first get the hangers all bolted up so that way I can set the exhaust onto the hangers and not sit there and scratch the frame. So I'm installing the first hanger right now. Gotta put the rubber back in. We have a new rubber. Finally got the rubber put into the mount. Now I just gotta put the mount hanger into the rubber and bolt it up to the frame. Then get the exhaust on and I can start welding. It went underneath the chain across the number, didn't it?
Yes.
Camera guy, let me mess up.
This hanger's on backwards, so once you get the exhaust in, you're gonna have to switch it around.
Okay, so I'm gonna tighten the exhaust to the manifold, the header, so that way it's sitting right where it needs to be.
You will never believe this roof is sanded and done. I've got to do one little touch up. There's just some pinholes that I'm going to take care of. Other than that, this entire roof panel is ready to be final sanded, polyester primed, and we're moving on to the sides. Hillbilly's getting the exhaust put in. We're going to go over and weld that. Cody's working on the back door, so I'm going to figure out what else to work on. We've been going for half a day. We got dinner behind the camera.
What's up, guys?
It's a good looking shirt you got on there, dinner. Where can somebody get that?
MattsOffroadRecovery.com. Link in the description.
All right, so we're just trying to protect the frame and all the finished components a little bit. We've got a welding blanket and then spark paper. We're gonna tack the bracket where it needs to be. Then we're gonna pull the exhaust back out, weld it, and it'll be ready to be Cerakoted. At that point, we're just gonna leave it out. We're gonna tack this. You can see we've got it all cradled for protection so that nothing hurts the frame or anything around it.
Ooh, what you got there?
My new gloves came.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna use them. We even got Hillbilly some Gorilla gloves, so he doesn't have to keep stretching mine out.
One thing I don't like is they fit my hands fatness-wise, but lengthwise it's for like a giant.
Really? Let's see. Mine fit perfect.
I got all that dead space,
Well, maybe if you had longer fingers. Jeez.
and they're pulled all the way as tight as they go.
So I've got that all tacked. Now we're gonna take our welding blankets, we're gonna move them, our spark paper, we're gonna move that, and we're gonna get the front one all tacked in place. Then we're pulling this exhaust back out, fully welding it, but we're leaving it out until Cerakote gets here on May 9th. So they're gonna come down, and this exhaust will be awesome. Got it tacked. Now we're gonna pull it all back apart.
Welcome to Auto Body. Put it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off.
The exhaust is out, it's on the ground. We're gonna move the body out, hurry and finish welding this exhaust, then that part's done. I've got some good news. All the bodywork through the entire center section, cowl, up the cowl, across the roof, to the back is all done. Now we just have to do the back corners and both sides, and the bodywork will be knocked out on this thing. Everything's moving quick now that all the bulk of the sanding is finished, but we're gonna be sanding for like another 2 weeks. Unfortunately, we'll just show you the non-sanding stuff. All right, we've got this all welded in, but I'm gonna run and get some stuff for lunch because we're gonna have a barbecue. We're gonna make some steak and burgers. So while the guys are still working, I'm getting the barbecue all ready. We got us some prime rib. We're gonna be cutting this up into ribeyes and grilling. We got us some drinks, chips, potato salad, all the fixings, so we can show some appreciation for every single one of the guys that have just been busting their butt this week. So we've got all the steaks cut up. Now we're gonna go out and cook them. And we got some hot dogs for the kids. Got them all seasoned and
They look really good.
all right, we about got them done.
That looks good.
It's about time to get back to work, dinner. So lunch is over. We ate good, we're full. I just want to take a second and let you guys all know how much I appreciate this team. Without this team, none of this would happen. Thank you guys. My guys are awesome. Best team in the world. Team that's fed good, works good. They need food.
Or they go to sleep. But we're not gonna go to sleep. We got work to do.
Okay, now we're getting ready on the sides after Robby got the roof done, and with the gold overspray and everything is going to work great as a guide coat to show us our low spots. You'll see a lot of the teeny spots on here where they got the spot welds from the factory. They'll show up, but by the time we're done with the priming and the filling and all that, it's going to be smooth. We'll give you a little peek at how this shows off as a guide coat. Right here you can see that where the higher spots are and the lower spots are, like you got your little spot welds all through here. And there's plenty of material on here from the epoxy primer we put over the bare metal so we can keep sanding, and a lot of these will sand almost completely, probably 90% all the way out. Just more sanding to do.
Roof is almost done. I'm feeling good about today. We're getting a lot of stuff done. We're not leaving until this body is mounted back on the frame. Do you know what that is? X marks the spot. Do you know what's under there? Gold. I'm on the third monster of the day. Feeling good. Feeling like I can stay up for a week. Luckily, I got 3 more of these waiting for me.
It looks like snow in here.
So it's time. We're gonna pull the golden nugget outside. We're gonna blow it all out. We're gonna use our bed hoist and we're gonna get this thing off the rotisserie and get it on that frame.
Okay, what do you call someone with no body and no nose?
No body and no nose.
Yeah.
I think I know it.
What is it?
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Got it. I finally knew one.
Yeah.
So dusty in here. We're getting this thing off the rotisserie. We got a bed lift. We're gonna put it through the window and we're gonna crank that thing off. It's literally like Christmas morning. You gotta unwrap this and take the center bar out. Yay, Christmas! Robby must have tightened these. They were loose? Yep. They were probably as tight as I could get them. I don't have monkey strength like you. First step done.
No, that was second step.
Oh, second step. Now we're on to the third step.
First step was assembling the bed hoist.
How many steps are there? Extend the arm so I can pull back. Okay, we need to get the bed hoist under next. Just going very gently. Okay, now let's try to get the back up.
Down, up, down, up.
All right, so now we're gonna turn it, and we're gonna lift from the back. Shove this through, hook it up front, hook it in the rear, and then we're gonna bring the frame in. We're gonna turn this, bring the frame in, and we're gonna lower it down. Nobody thinks we should just fly this into the frame like an airplane. It's super late. So we're gonna get the frame in, get this thing put on. We're getting exhausted. I'm gonna start going down.
Okay.
So we're kicking the front up, and the back down a little so that we can get the hitch to go through without having to pull it off. Billy says it's like landing an airplane.
Doesn't an airplane land tail first and then front wheels?
I think so.
I've only ever been in an airplane.
Never watched them.
Watched it.
Eagle has landed. It's looking good. It's back on the frame.
Hey, you know what we should do?
It's getting one step closer though. It's back on the frame.
We could build you. We can get you some scaffolding and build you like a scaffolding over it.
My dad has a scaffold.
There you go. See?
Still feels freaking good. I'm just daydreaming about blocking the roof 2 more times. And we got a seam seal up here. Thank you. I had it on. So I think we're just gonna get this body bolted down. I think that's it, because we're tired and the monsters don't help anymore.
Yeah. Put your face down here. Say hello to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hey. Hey there, how you doing?
Hey, dinner.
Hi.
Did you hear the rumor about the butter?
No, what's the rumor?
I'm not gonna spread it. What are you guys doing?
We are trying to spud bar 1 body mount. So this came to us with 4 bolts in, and we're trying to make sure it goes back with 6. So we got 5 in, we just need 1 more. All right, so we see the dilemma. We're gonna use a drill bit.
You guys are super close.
He's in my bubble.
Hey, my bubble's here first.
We're gonna make it fit. That's all there is to it. This is called a friction style jack.
Okay.
Oh look, it's working.
I told you it was.
Yes, of course it's working. I knew it would. We got it. We got it. Look. We made the bolt hole line up. Look at it. I'm super proud. Okay, where's the bolt? Hopefully this bolt never has to come out again.
Sorry, Paul.
I got the bolt in and it's tight. I'm gonna come around here. I'm gonna tighten up the other side and then I'm gonna take this jack out of the middle. Hillbilly, I'm gonna need your big boy muscles. Okay, 2 out of 6 bolts are installed now. Okay.
Hey, don't let us forget we have to do a drive line too.
Oh yeah. All right, last body bolt.
I think it's safe to say it's mounted.
That ain't going nowhere.
She's solid.
All right, Ed, put your seatbelt on. It's gonna feel like a roller coaster, but it's just a ride in the Golden Nugget. Okay, we got some rocks coming up. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, you guys, he said he's done. All right, cool. Hope that was fun. Well, got all the monsters in for the day. We're done with those.
Yeah, you missed one.
Smashed enough. I'm tired. We've been non-stop for 7 days straight. All these guys. We've got the body on the frame. Take a look at this thing. It is looking awesome. First of all, we want to say thank you to every single one of you that tuned in for the Golden Nugget Week. We've had 4 awesome episodes. We've done a ton of work. Worked lots and lots of hours. If you guys like this video, go check out this one. Go to mattsoffroadrecovery.com to get the Ed shirt and head over to robbylayton.com to get this shirt.